What's up, boys? Today we're going to be doing some full taser recon scout with some light electric synergy, hopefully grabbing the boomerangs for some extra utility like collecting XP or increasing damage, and I think probably the cryo grenades to mine for us and give some extra crowd control, and then that way I can avoid projectile weapons since those won't help the taser. And I am going to grab the weapon box if I see that to hope for a second beam weapon so that I can get beam upgrades for the taser since that sounds pretty cool. But most likely with the number of weapons I will probably get a projectile weapon from that. But we will deal with that when it comes. I do eventually want to get a full beam taser build at some point, and I think it's going to take me a lot of runs to do that. And of course we want the resource scanners to go with the cryo grenades. But I will throw in some scout runs as well, since I think if I'm going for the taser with multiple beam weapons, then having the weapon earlier on could be pretty useful since I'll be able to get a lot more levels on it. Don't want any of these. Cryo grenade. We will go ahead and lock that in so that I can hopefully get the mining online. Nah. Oh, not great. I guess I'll take the encabulator. If I don't get the mining from the cryo grenades, then I'm going to be very slow at that with the reduced mining speed. But if I do get it, then I'll have very high reload speed. And also, grabbing the weapon box for a 5th weapon gives me even more potential overclocks to scale that up even further. Ooh, big paint job for the cryo grenade, that helps a lot. There's that one other artifact that scales with the total number of tags on your weapons and can also give you a lot of reload speed, especially if you're going for a 5-weapon build like this. Let's get a bit of movement speed. Definitely going to need some decent base mining speed as well, because the cryo grenades can be a bit inconsistent even if you're mining with them. They only throw when there's enemies nearby, unlike the high explosive grenades which seem to throw all of the time. And I do want some levels on the Zukov to convert it to electrical so it can match the taser with both light and electric tags for that. Magnet in the top right. Try and get some detonators on the chillback. Go for some rocks as he's spewing. Another big paint job. No TNT. So out of these, I'll probably take some explosion radius, I think. Make it a bit easier to actually hit a lot of rocks with it. some nice pickup radius. Oh, if I can stop them somewhere over here, there's 2 rocks I can go for at the same time. Oh, that's a lot of gold, actually. I don't think the second one will reach him over there. But not necessary. Let's grab a bit of armor, I think. Had to take some decent hits there to grab the XP. Nah. Nah. Boomerang. So we have the utility weapons for the build. I just need the taser now for the weapon that I actually want to focus. I'll grab a paint job here. Cold. Seems like a bad idea. We'll grab the clip size. Reload for throwable, huh. I forgot about that. Oh well. It'll help mine and collect XP if I get that. Let's grab the overclock there since that is doing a lot of my damage right now. Not the overclock, the level, I mean. Big damage. Grab some more pickup. I think I'd rather have levels on those 2 weapons. That's pretty expensive, but it's not bad. Paint job. Yeah, sure. Electrical, there we go. Oh, I do need to get a bunch of gold before I get 4 more levels just to have as many rerolls as possible for the taser here. I don't really need the Zukov now, but having the 18 on it would be pretty helpful. That can help carry me until the point where I can scale up the taser enough. If I get 1 more gold, that's an extra reroll. %, to all shop purchases is pretty nice to have early on. I think I will grab that. Another level for the cryo grenade.
As a fight for your life, the big swarm is approaching.
So we have to try and find the taser now, hopefully. Nope. Nope. I'm kind of onto light electric. I guess we'll have to go for either the boomerang or the Zukov now. and one of them's already level 15. Have both electrical and projectile upgrades now, so it should be a pretty good Zukov build. I think ideally I would have the gas overclock for 25% fire rate and reload speed on it. But clip size should be pretty good once you get the spiral pattern for the extra 200% fire rate. Yeah, we definitely do want to get that up to 18 now since no taser available. Take the potency for the Nishanka, mainly looking for that fire rate and reload speed to improve the debuffing power for it. And it actually is pretty good for getting some decent damage on the elites as you're kiting around, since it focuses the highest HP enemies and has 50 piercing by default. We do need the overclock here, so one more level to check that out. Some decent movement speed. Could use all of these to be honest. I'll grab a bit more pickup I think, since we're going to be getting a ton of XP here. Some nice crit damage. Let's go ahead and check this. Got the TNT, nice. Throwable damage. I guess we may as well here, there's nothing great. I could really use some mining speed, I think, to help balance out the turbo and cabulator artifacts. Bit of HP. Reload, that's the main stat I want on the cryo grenade for more freezing and more mining on it. Nice movement speed. Decent damage for everything. Let's grab another level here and bring that close to the spiral pattern. Potency for the boomerang. Ooh, there we go. Got the spiral pattern, massive fire rate, makes it a lot easier to use. You don't really have to aim anymore, and it just has massively higher damage. I think I will take that. Not super useful, but it's some solid AoE damage. Big reload.
Stage completed. Onwards to stage 3.
Okay. Well, paint job's pretty helpful. Looking for overclocks there. We'll take the XP collection. Damage is not very useful there.
What else we got?
Some nice electrical damage and potency. Light reload's not bad.
This is my pick.
Projectile damage, sure.
Now this is a rare treat.
Don't have a whole lot left, so we'll just hold the rest for now.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
That guy's mission is good. He really has a cozy job.
Oh yeah, I did get the mining, but we're not going to have a ton of reload on the cryo grenade yet, since it had 2 purple paint jobs getting there. And it will also only fire when there are enemies nearby, and we don't have the triple either. So that's going to be pretty slow right now.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
More reload for the Zukov.
You've got hot.
Yeah, even with the purple biting speed, I'm starting to get pretty slow with all the overclocks.
Try target. Locate the LZ and prep it for landing. Fly pod incoming. Well done.
Pretty nice armor. Nope. Gold scanner, we take those.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Another potency.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching. Well done. You got them all.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I got the save info from my friend who had basically all of the meta progression done, because I'm kind of working on 3 different games right now that have a ton of meta grinding. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, League of Legends Swarm, and Path of Exile for the new Settlers of Kalgar League, which isn't technically meta progression, but it is a very grindy game. So I've just been getting kind of burned out on all the grinding I've had to do for some of this stuff. Let's just push the Zukov super high here. I had most of it done, but I just didn't really want to fail a bunch of runs to slowly get some of the more difficult weapons done, like the throwing axes and the Thunderbird drone and stuff. I just want to do runs like this where I try and create cool builds instead of all of the super repetitive grinding.
Threat level increasing.
More potency.
Suck on this, the freaking nature.
pretty helpful for the cryo grenade.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
Alright, I should probably drop some rocks on the Praetorian since he is still very healthy. Nice crit damage. There he is. See if I can focus some damage on him, I guess. Stay very close so the spirals hit him more often. Let's grab the potency for that, I think. I do like the debuffing power on the boomerang. And since it hits an unlimited number of enemies, I think. Yeah. No piercing stat on it. It's great at applying debuffs to a massive horde like that. More fire rates.
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
I'm probably okay on movement speed. We are going for massive Zukov levels now.
Stage 3 done and dusted, Miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you on your return.
Zukov, some nice crit damage to go with all the electrical debuffs, a bit more crit chance, and some early XP. Paint job, we can add some knockback utility to that. Some more XP related stuff. Fire rate, Zukov times 2, and some more light stuff.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
How's my mining speed doing? Plus 1%.
I think we're actually doing alright so far.
It's actually lower than the base amount because you have the meta progression boosting that a bit. We should probably try and push through areas where there are enemies nearby so that the cryo grenade will help me out a bit. More pickup radius.
Big swoon detected. Lock up and get ready.
Oh, he's gonna, yeah, bounce off of the rock into me. Spiral pattern is massive damage if you stand on top of them. Between these two, I think. The coupons probably make that a bit better, I think.
Big swoon detected. Lock up and get ready.
need to actually open up some of the rocks so that my Zukov is actually hitting them. And then the detonator should die and we should be able to blow everything up.
The skeletons lit up like a Christmas tree. They got a swarm incoming.
Yeah, there we go. It's not bad.
You don't see these every day.
Throwable does work on both of my pretty useful utility weapons.
Objective completed.
I could use some levels on that. The extra radius will be quite helpful. XP scanner? Oh, what? Well, I really wanted the taser plus a beam weapon. I think I'm gonna take the XP scanner for now, since the original plan is kind of gone.
Before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to
More Zukov levels. Bit more pickup radius.
Next stage is the dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Fire rates, some damage, Zukov, paint shot for that, bit of crits, Zukov every time, some fire rates, light reload,
What else we got?
luck.
I'm gonna do something epic with this.
Only one way to rouse the dreadnought. Destroy its cocoons. Kill them all, miner. Objective completed.
Actually, Path of Exile does have meta progression. You have to upgrade your town, which then allows you to get more resource income. And that carries over through your other characters throughout the league. Another... Oh, Zukov. We're taking that. Level 31 on the 5th stage. That is indeed a lot of crap in the landing zone. Decent potency. Nah. I'll go ahead and grab the weapon box now. We got the seismic repulsors with disposable tech. Bit of extra reload speed. And that's going to bring my mining speed even lower with the encabulator. But more damage and reload. Let's see. Paint. Oh, actually, Zukov. We take that.
It's gonna frickin' die big time. It's sugar.
Oops. I think that was the boomerang there, but I do have quite a bit of pick-a-pretties. More luck. Oh yeah, it's gonna take me forever to break out of the spikes like that with my mining speed. Alright, I'm kind of at the limit of what my mining speed can do for the stuff on the outer edge. Some nice reload. Big fire rates.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you. You've proven that one dwarf can do the work of four if we just give you enough guns. Management is pleased.
Big paint job.
Like me.
Bit more
I've been dreaming of
movement.
something like
A
this.
pretty cheap level. I might just wait for paint jobs on those.
What else?
Like that.
Oh,
Perfect.
it's my favorite color.
Some decent
Bingo.
HP. Bit of armor to go with it.
What else?
I guess more mining some pickup to go with that, and a bit of
I'm gonna
crit.
be the best survivor.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
I'm ready for a beer when this is over.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Paint job into an overclock to slow down the mining speed even more. I don't think I want any of these unless I go for the firing all bolts at the same time overclock at 18. Then cryo would be useful for more freezing. But I think the cryo grenade has enough of that, so let's just keep it as a damage amplifier with acid and electrical, I think. I don't think 1 out of 3 bolts is going to really improve my freezing power with how good the cryo grenade is at that. Gold scanner? Don't mind if I do.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
You're cute. You're dead.
Well done. You got them all. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
More fire rate to look for the overclock on that. To pump up the artifacts even more.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you.
How's my piercing doing on the Zukov? 7? Probably use some more there. Another boomerang pickup on the magnet.
Getting worse, my
More reload.
Watch it. The threat level is increasing.
Let's grab a bit more mining speed since I'm at minus 6%. Let's turn off the numbers a little bit with the damage over time, since they're getting pretty silly at this point. We'll keep the regular on for a little bit. Surely that elite will die to something soon, right? There he goes.
Satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
That would take up most of my nitra, and I really want to push the Zukov levels, so I'm gonna pass on that.
I knew today. Surely next time will be better.
Paint job, we will
Gorgeous
take
gun,
those.
gorgeous dwarf. Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Big fire rate for the Zukov.
Just what I need. Nope. Try again. Might as well.
Bunch of random gold stuff. I'll take a cheap level. Bring that pretty close.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
This is gonna be a walk in the park.
That's kind of wasted, so I guess I may as well take that anyways.
The scavengers lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. The swarm is heading your way. Load up. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
I really want to get the overclock for that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get the extra explosion radius now.
Objective completed.
Nothing great. We need nitro more than gold with the 2 gold scanners and no nitros.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. These revenge are great.
More throwable reload. Fire rates, that does work on the Zukov and the Nishanka. I'm down. more Zukov.
Speed it up, miner. The bugs grow stronger.
Alright, I think we go ahead and turn damage numbers off at this point. It's getting to be a bit too much with such a large horde here.
Time's running out, miner. The bugs are getting worse. Get it wrapped up, miner. The longer you stay, the harder it gets.
Big reload, I think I will take that. That's a lot of mining and freezing power. Some nice AoE damage.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived.
It's kind of hard to see where the arrows are when the Nishanka is shooting the acid bolt at the same time, since they're both this kind of green trail effect.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Dial it in.
Bunch of global gold upgrades. Try and find some Zukov for the Nitra. That's a cheap level into an overclock. Guess we may as well take the spiral pattern there.
Overclock, my favorite type of clock.
I'll grab a bit more reload for that.
This one. I want another go.
I don't know. I guess the paint jobs are pretty cheap levels, and we do want a lot of overclocks.
Gorgeous gun for a gorgeous dwarf.
I guess that'll make the knockback a bit easier to use to
I
COD
rarely
level.
get one of these. I already feel show me more. I'm gonna be the best survivor.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Up to minus 12% mining speed now.
How are they gonna be?
We're down to.
I'm a better dwarf.
Another level on the Nishanka.
The scout just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. One plate of goodies on the way, miner.
It's pretty late and my mining is slow, but there's nothing amazing here, so may as well. Might help me get a few Zukov levels at least. Another boomerang, probably? Potency's more useful than damage on this horde weapons.
Temporary work. You've achieved your objective in record time. You're really pissing off the bugs. They're getting angrier. Threat level increasing. Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod.
That's a long ways to go through a bunch of bugs. Let's see if I can go around a little bit. I think we do want reload and fire rate on that still. Yeah, I'll probably find a paint job or something. Or fire rates.
Pod will head out momentarily. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there's a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Zukov.
Try this out.
Grab a bit more mining and some HP since I have a ton of gold.
I rarely go for this one. Let me try again.
Paint
I
job.
always waste my money on cosmetics. More options.
That's a pretty
I'm
cheap
gonna go
level.
with this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Let's shake it up.
Paint job. Only needs one level anyways.
Need it. What else we got? I'm raring to try this out. I can't get enough of this. Let me try again. Feels
Zukov.
rare. Feels right. Gotta have it.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Almost two.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
That is pretty good, but more Zukov. mainly just want the reload speed thing. There we go, multi-tool. That should be pretty good with 5 weapons. We're at 144. That goes up to 236. Not bad. More Zukov. Man, the recon passive is nice. Cryo grenade is finally mining at an okay pace with that massive reload speed. Potency into the level 18, and we may as well throw an extra one to keep the XP collection working pretty well. Good thing I didn't wait around too long. They're trying to trap me out of it. Sneaky bugs. Actually, it was probably my cryo grenade. We'll try and get that one up to 18 now. Zukov, some fire rate, same with that. That will finish it off, but we do have a few rerolls and a bunch of Zukov upgrades. Don't have to take any of these, but we can get some good gold stuff. Damage again.
It's a little extra special. Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Zukov, Zukov.
Yes, please. I want another go. I've been dreaming of something like this. It's mine.
This is the big one, Miner. Find
So level 48 with 0.11 reload time, 212 fire rates. Man, this would have been a disgusting full boomerang build as well. It's that insane at level 18 with only a few throwable upgrades. When I leave the planet, the bugs will remember only the music of the boomerangs killing their brethren. Final overclock for this one. And I guess we may as well take this one since there's only 2 different types. You don't gain a ton of value from that. It's not bad, but could have gotten a lot more value if we had at least 3 different types. So that puts me at minus 12% mining speed, 296% reload. Huge value on the encabulator. And also the multi-tool. Oh, the dreadnought's vulnerable right at the end. Was there anything else I wanted a ton here? Gold tipped wouldn't be bad, but I don't care that much. I mainly wanted the mining and the encabulator to go with the weapon box at this point. Guess we'll take divers for some multiplicative reload, which brings it up to 317%. 1/10 of a second reload on the Zukov, 0.57. 0.35, 1.11, and 1.03. Oh, I could have used another level on that. Can I get one more level real quick? Come on, XP scanner, do your job. I just need 1 level. Nope, 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 nope. Good thing I have 1 billion gold because that seismic repulsor is really hard to hit, Jesus. What is going on? Finally. So that puts me at 323% reload. I salvaged one for there, but we have all the other overclocks. I keep forgetting that the salvaging does make that a bit worse. 0.1 still. But that's a ton of boomerangs for a level 18 weapon. Nothing can really even get on the screen now. Okay, there's a few. So I guess that's going to be the massive reload speed death spiral build. Kind of pivoted into going for the max Zukov level since I couldn't find the taser with the rerolls that I had. But I will definitely try that again at another time. Let's see, we had 3 different electrical weapons, and one of them is mixed damage, so I'm not really going to try and calculate out the dot damage there. 113, 142. So at most there would be slightly over 30, but part of that is acid. But not a huge portion. but we also had 0 status damage and only a little bit of potency on some of the weapons. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.